Men do not respect female truck drivers. We do get special treatment, and the job is way too hard and dirty for a woman. Well, I'm a female dump truck driver, and today I'm going to tell you which one of those might be true and which one is a complete myth, and a few things nobody warned me about before I got into the industry. If you've ever thought about getting your CDL, working construction, or you're just curious about what it's like being one of the few women in the dump truck industry, don't go anywhere. Some of these answers might actually surprise you. Before anybody goes straight into the comments, this is based on my personal experience. Every company is different, every crew is different, but this has been my experience, and it's based on if I had given advice to another woman getting into trucking. The first thing I would tell you is don't walk into the industry expecting to be disrespected. I know that preconceived notion can make you think that every man is walking around beating on his chest and yelling and is waiting to make your life miserable, but that rarely has been my experience. Will men do things like politely ask you out or for your number? Yes, several will, but you would just have to create strong boundaries if that's something that you don't want, just like anything else in life. Will people underestimate you? Absolutely. But I've learned that respect usually comes after competence. Can you safely operate your vehicle, your truck? Can you back into tight spaces? Can people depend on you? Are you coming onto the job site without creating unnecessary problems? Those are the things that people remember. Eventually, they'll stop seeing you as just the female truck driver, and now they'll actually see you as somebody that they can count on. The second thing I'll tell you is ask questions. Nobody gets into trucking knowing everything. I don't care how confident you are or how long you've been doing it. There is always something to learn. Trust me. I had an incident yesterday where I knew exactly where I was going and ended up traveling 2 hours away from the job site. So, some of the best advice that I've gotten is from experienced drivers who are usually willing to give you information and advice. So, don't let your pride keep you from learning. I'd rather ask questions than make an expensive mistake like I did yesterday. Now, this one is probably one of my favorites. So, if you are naturally feminine, stay feminine. I think some women come into the industry thinking that they have to fit in with the guys, and because this is a male dominated industry, but I completely disagree. I think it's smart to still look nice, smell good, be put together, and most importantly, do your job very well. You don't have to change who you are just because of the career that you chose. You don't have anything to prove. If you do your job well, that's a whole lot better than you trying to fit in. And there's no harm in looking good doing it. Your work will speak for itself. Now, I have to be very honest with you. In the dump truck industry, we do have the luxury of staying clean on most days. You do have to stay vigilant, of course, like in any trucking job, but it's not a hard job. Now, let's talk about something nobody warns you about. Public restrooms. Ladies, oh my gosh, this might honestly become one of your biggest daily struggles. I know it's been mine. Finding a clean restroom can take some planning. Sometimes you might have to stop at a gas station, or those, you might see the little porta potties on job sites with the little pee and the boo boo on the walls. I refuse. It's definitely not glamorous, but it's the truth. Another thing people don't talk about enough is taking care of your body. People assume just because you're sitting down all day and driving that it's super easy. No, ma'am. Between the bouncing, the rough job sites, climbing in and out of the truck, sitting for long periods of time, your back is going to let you know when you're taking care of yourself or not. So just make sure that you're getting out, you're stretching, you're investing in some good shoes, move around whenever you get the opportunity to. Your future self will thank you, trust me. Here's another thing that I want every woman to understand. Your reputation is everything. They remember the driver with the bad attitude, so don't let your unbalanced hormones get the best of you, okay? They remember the driver who's out here tearing up all the equipment, but you know what? They also remember the drivers who are dependable, the ones who show up, who communicate properly, who's all around easy to work with. So protect your reputation. It'll open more doors for you than you realize. And guess what? You probably are inspiring more women than you know. I've had women who see me hop out of the truck and also who have messaged me on social media saying that they've started thinking about getting their CDL just because they saw me doing it. You're gonna see people stare at you, so get used to it. I mean, just give a smile and a wave, and that's what I usually do. And I get men and women who stop and they give me encouraging words about being a badass doing the job. So remember, people just need to see someone who looks like them doing the job that they thought that they could not do. So if you're thinking about becoming a dump truck driver, don't let stereotypes make the decision for you. Go get your CDL, learn the job, and decide for yourself if it's something that you actually enjoy. If you're serious about trucking, getting your own trucks, or starting a business, head over to JackieAJ.com. I've got books and resources that go much deeper into trucking, self-development, and entrepreneurship than I can fit in one YouTube video. They'll help you get started the right way, and you'll avoid a lot of the mistakes I made starting out. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, what's one thing you've always wanted to know about being a female dump truck driver? I might answer it in my next video.